Abu Sufyan was traveling from Syria to Makkah with a trade caravan that contained 500 gold coins and all kinds of valuable goods. But there was one very big problem. To reach Makkah, he had to pass near Madinah, and in Madinah, the Muslims were already prepared to stop this caravan. Abu Sufyan started thinking, wait a minute, why would Muslims loot a caravan? And that too in the month of Ramadan. The reality was that 1 year before the Battle of Badr, when the Muslims migrated from Makkah to Medina, they left with nothing except the clothes they were wearing. The people of Makkah, to hurt them, sold their houses, lands, and all their belongings. And this was the very caravan that was carrying much of the wealth looted from the Muslims of Makkah. So the Muslims were not looting anyone. They were taking back what had been stolen from them. Abu Sufyan, the leader of the caravan, was under great tension. He thought that if he used this route, the Muslims would not spare him. So he changed his route and sent an urgent message to Makkah. Come at full speed to help this caravan. When the messenger reached Makkah, he went near the Kaaba, cut the ears and nose of his camel, tore his clothes, and started screaming loudly for help. At that time, this was a traditional way to show an emergency. Meanwhile, the Muslim army had already set out to intercept the caravan. Abu Jahl asked the messenger, "Many Muslims are there?" He replied, "Almost around 300 or 313. Abu Jahl said, "We will go with 1,000 men." Then he asked, "How many horses do they have?" The man replied, "Almost 2 horses." Abu Jahl said, "We will take 100 horses." Then he asked, "How many camels do the Muslims have?" He replied, "About 70 camels." Meanwhile, Abu Sufyan took the caravan off the main road, used another route, escaped from the Muslim army, and safely reached Makkah. Now there was no need for a battle, because the caravan had survived. But Abu Jahl said, "Even if the caravan is saved, we will not leave these Muslims. For every one of them, we have 3 men." Prophet Muhammad ordered the Muslim army to camp near the first well of Badr. A companion came and asked, "O Messenger of Allah, did you choose this place by Allah's command or by consultation?" The Prophet replied, "This place was chosen by consultation." The companion said, "If we move forward and camp there, there will be more water, and we will also prevent the enemy from controlling the wells." The Prophet liked this advice very much, and the entire army moved to the new location at midnight. The next day, when Abu Jahl's army appeared, it was 3 times larger than the Muslim army. Utbah, a very rich Meccan businessman, came forward with his brother and his son and challenged the Muslims. "Is there anyone who can fight us?" 3 Ansar from Medina stepped forward. Utbah said, "Who are these? We want to cut the heads of our own brothers who rebelled against the religion of their forefathers." Then Hazrat Hamza, Hazrat Ubaidah, and 24-year-old Hazrat Ali, R.A., came forward, and the fight began. Hazrat Ubaidah was injured, but Utbah, his brother and his son, were all killed. Utbah's son Hudhaifa was in the Muslim army. In front of him, his father, uncle, and brother were killed, but he remained firm with the Muslims. The Muslims knew that their army was much smaller, so they adopted a defensive strategy. "We will not leave our position. You come and attack us." At the same time, Abu Jahl ordered a full-scale attack, thinking it was a matter of just 2 minutes. But that did not happen. Slowly, for every 1 Muslim, 5 disbelievers began to fall. The disbelieving army started retreating in panic. "We are 3 times more in number, yet we cannot force them from their position." Meanwhile, the Muslims changed their battle lines and brought fresh fighters to the front. Abu Jahl again ordered a full-scale attack, but the same thing happened again. This time, the Muslims launched a counterattack, and the disbelieving army fled in all directions, leaving Badr behind. Abu Jahl was killed. In Makkah, everyone was waiting for news of victory, because in the last 60 years, the Quraysh had never suffered a major defeat. About 65 years earlier, they had even defeated Abraha's army, which is why the entire Arabia considered Quraysh as leaders. But now the Quraysh had been defeated by only 313 Muslims. When those who fled the battlefield reached Makkah, no one believed them at first. Slowly, people began to realize that Quraysh had lost not only the battle, but also their honor throughout Arabia. A famous Western historian writes, "Before the Battle of Badr, Arabia considered Muhammad a weak man who had been expelled by his own people and was seeking help from others. But after the Battle of Badr, Muhammad became famous across Arabia as a king and a military genius because he defeated an army 3 times larger than his own. When the Muslims returned to Medina with the news of victory, there was happiness and celebration everywhere.